You heard me right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals! You heard me right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals!
Game over.
Oh, and Psychonauts 2. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Somerville, a Plague Tale Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Smash 2, Ground, Shroom, and Doom. 'Cause they're all
It's raw, Melissa!
Yes, Chef.
It's raw! What's up, grinders? Yes, you're getting another one. You're getting another one because I was on the Twitter streets and I was like, no, this needs to be spoken about. Nobody's talking about it. It's ridiculous. Hi-Fi Damage Control.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Yo. Yesterday I was distracted in the beginning and stuff like that. My thoughts were all over the place, but I got through the show. I had a lot of like that technical issue and stuff like that. But check out yesterday's show. I was talking about a lot of these things. Actually, some of the things that we're talking about now. But and one of them was Hi-Fi Rush not on the NPDs. Shout out to everybody coming on in. Get on in here. Share out the signal. I know not a lot of people know that I'm live, but it's go time. It is goddamn go time because I'm done. I am done with the lies, the finesse. Like, it's done, dude. Like, how many times can you be lied to and cap? It's done. Like, stop. You've lost all credibility in a long time. You're done. And I'm done with it. I am done to think that they think that we're less than, that we're just going to listen to some crap and just trust them for their word. No. And I ain't got to talk about it because nobody else is. Where's all the Xbox shows? Everybody was quick with PSVR sales. Oh, it's done. Thank you, Phil. Don't do VR. Windows Central, the place to go for PlayStation sales, hasn't talked anything about Xbox sales at all. Not even a word of 3 letters, NPD. Windows Central, the place to go for PlayStation sales, you know? Yeah, not a mention about Xbox sales. Oh, but now Xbox is distracted because of the ABK. Get the hell out of here. Microsoft sucks. And they have brought an Xbox down with it. And then today. So where do we get to today? Hit that like button, everybody. Share it out. Because this is going to be a friggin' doozy. It's Friday. I have yet to play Dead Island 2, which I hear runs better on a PS5. Oh my, what? It is ridiculous. Yet again.
No shit.
Yeah, Donald, it is true. Another game. It's done, dude. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're done.
Another one.
Why not? Xbox don't care about their games. Why does anybody else care about their console? So share it out, hit that like button. We're going to talk about what happened today. Hoo-wee! Oh, baby. Damage control, not by fans. Not by the Colts. No. Damage control from Greenie himself. Mr. Refrigerator, host of Greenburg Catering. Aaron Greenburg himself. But first, before we get to the damage control, let's talk about why he came out of his donut shop Xbox refrigerator to talk about something. He stepped down from Greenburg Catering that he did with Kojima. He went to Japan to feed them. I don't know what that was about. I hope they're talking about that cloud game. And then we have something today. Shout out to everybody. Zero Steel, Freddy, RP Gaming, Worldwide Studios. Before I get into my craziness, No Cap Podcast, what's up? Outside Gaming, VIP Grinders. Shout out to you, VIPs. Get on in there. Flex those emojis. There's going to be a lot of Phil Spencer oh no faces. Neil, Plus Ultra, how you doing? Socrates, David Rock, Kratos, 99. The Floyd, what's up? Fabrizzle, as he's known here. Twisted Sync, what's up? How you doing, Brian M? How you doing, everybody? Come on in, Bitrate. Yo, if anybody new here, hit that subscribe button. Almost at 2,100 subscribers. Hit the like button and share it out because the grinders don't know. Zero Steel, what's up? How you doing? What's up? Let's get into what started this whole rigmarole. And let's preface it with the line. Thank you, Andy594. In the search for W's, all they get are L's. Let's see what happened. So, woke up this morning. Jeff Grubb got a haircut and decided to drop some facts, some news. Let's hear what he had to say.
You just made the list.
Thank you for subscribing, Brian M. VIP Grinder. Woo! Get him in there. Man, before I even hit the start button, what's up, Stardust? Brian M. became a VIP Grinder before I even hit the freaking start button. He knew where this is going. We're going to give him the bass drop. Thank you, Brian M. Being a VIP Grinder, joining the Herman Holtz Quality Split Club, partying every day, all day. Now, let's see. Besides Jeff Grubb getting a haircut, let's see what the news is. What's up, Amanda? DLW, what's up? Let's hear the news.
You get a win like Hi-Fi Rush, and I criticized before, like, why wasn't this something that was made into a big deal instead of just used as this shadow drop opportunity? I think if you made that a big deal, it would have been more impactful. It would have seemed more like a win.
Based on what I've heard, it just straight up didn't make the money it needed to make. And it got good reviews. The buzz was good. So where do you put the blame for something like that? And it's like, is it the price? Was it the shadow drop? Or could it have sold more? Or is it Game Pass? It's like, this is something that I would love to ask Xbox about. It's like, you have Game Pass, which does incentivize a huge number of people to not buy games. I know a lot of people end up buying other games, but I think a lot of people, they're happy to just play games in Game Pass. So
obviously, for MVDs.
Like that behavior, if that behavior is not like justified, but like, well, at least they're in Game Pass, and so they're continuing to do stuff like, if these games also then need to perform in terms of sales, which it sounds like they do, or at least something needs to be, and maybe it's because they were expecting Halo to fill in that gap and be like this massive microtransaction machine, and that didn't happen and isn't happening and won't happen. Maybe all these other games are now feeling it. But it's like, that's a weird. You're undercutting yourself.
I think management is happy with the state of Xbox right now.
I can tell you they are not.
Whoa.
They're not. They're upset. They're the ones who are upset.
Yep.
Well, and I understand if that doesn't impact you or if you're having fun, that's great. But, that's what's going on right now. That's the reality of it. And I know some people don't like to hear it, maybe.
Yeah, but we're just trying to diagnose it a little bit, right? We're just like, there is, like, they didn't release a first-party game last year, and if that doesn't affect you, again, if you always have something to play again, that's awesome. But it's like a lot of people, that does make them regret getting their Xbox.
Oof. Now that's a powerful 1 minute and 50 seconds of craziness right there. Now, it is Game Pass. No, it is. We told you this. Oh, no, they're going to buy more games when it's in Game Pass. They're going to buy. No, they're not. It's all over the place, dude. It is all over the place. They're not going to. It is Game Pass. Games don't sell more in Game Pass. We told you this. Everybody's told you this. Games don't sell. They're not selling in Game Pass. And on top of that, the stealth drop doesn't help anyway. I gotta check out something here. Where is it? I got some stuff. Let's talk about the Game Pass effect, right? This is the old Game Pass effect. Where is it? Was it Resetter? I think it was Resetter. And I had it. Damn, I had it here yesterday. I don't think I can go into my history and see if it was here. Oh, here it is. Oh, look, I found it. So, Game Pass effect, right? Look at this. Nobody brought this up either. Again, another Grindhouse first. Yeah. Wolong and Atomic Hearts, nowhere to be found on the NPDs. Two games that launched in Game Pass.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
But
Spirit,
look.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
But look,
Activate.
peak play account was 75,000 for Wolong on Steam, and peak play account 38,000 in over there. And what's pretty hilarious is that you had articles like, Hey, Wolong is already Team Ninja's biggest ever Steam launch, despite PC port issues. Well, that could have been an issue too. But Wolong, not in there. Hey, I would be surprised. But hey, let's get back to Hi-Fi Rush. That was a little thing, a little tidbit there. So what he's saying there, Hi-Fi Rush. Do we need to go back to the Grindhouse tapes? Hi-Fi Rush was dropped stealthily during their developer direct, which was a response to their lack of showing anything at the Game Awards. Microsoft was a no-show. Phil Spencer looked like he was caught with his hands down his pants when they put the camera on him. And basically, they were a no-show at the Game Awards. So then, as a reactionary thing, they said, oh, we're going to have a developer direct, everybody. You're only going to hear about these 4 games. The Forza, you're going to hear about Redfall, and you're going to hear about Minecraft Legends, which released, by the way, and nobody knows, released. Minecraft, whatever that game is, not Legends, but whatever, Minecraft or whatever the hell. And also updates to Elder Scrolls. We will not do a Starfield one. Will be a showcase later, which turned out to be announced in last month that it's coming in June with the game releasing in September, delaying the game. So that was told to us in January, right? During this showcase, Forza didn't have a release date. They were addressing the 12 games, that was the 12-month window that these games need to release in. Forza, no release date. And Redfall got delayed. Right? Redfall got delayed. It came out, it was supposed to, people were thinking it was going to come out in March, wound up showing up in May. A month before that 12-month window closes. So, forgetting about the lack of a Forza gameplay and just kind of just showing the game saying no release date. And instead of the focus that, hey, Redfall just got delayed, everybody. Minecraft Legends. Oh, it is Minecraft Legends? Whatever it is. Yeah, Minecraft Legends. Nobody cares. And updates to Elder Scrolls. A very poor showing. So to detract from that poor showing of that lame developer diary where people were just walking in the hallways slow motion, I said exactly, what's up, Swedish King? How you doing, man? And Geraldo's nuts. Oh, Geraldo Nunez. I'm sorry, not Geraldo's nuts. Sorry about that. What's up, Brigadier? How you doing? So instead of people talking about how bad that stupid developer direct slow motion walks and people smiling, looking at a screen and sitting in meetings, like a goddamn recruitment video for goddamn employees. They said, and we're going to show Hi-Fi Rush, a game not even announced in the notes for the Xbox Developer Direct. It was a stealth announce, right? Where is it? Developer Direct. Here it is, right here. This is just the storyboard, grinders. We gotta break this down. We gotta build it up. Here it is. We're only gonna talk about Elder Scrolls, Forza Motorsport, no release date, Minecraft Legends, nobody cares, and Redfall. And because of that lame showing, they dropped Hi-Fi Rush during the show. A stealth drop. No announcement, not even in this show, which was a week before, not even a hint or tease that Tango Gameworks was going to release Hi-Fi Rush. Thought that was very strange. Very strange. Not even a hint or a tease that there's going to be a new game. Not even in the notes for the show. And Hi-Fi Rush was a surprisingly quality game that people liked. It got that kind of thing going. I played it. It kind of got that the crowd like, oh, what's this game? Oh, wow. Everybody was so excited to go to their Steam, go to their Xbox and play this game. Everybody wasn't talking about the show because it was all about Redfall, which got delayed and never seen anything, right? And Forza, like the big games that people didn't get last year. This should have been the focus, even though this is a pretty lame lineup right here. And knowing that you didn't get anything now until June, now this is really lame. But to detract from that, they sacrificed Hi-Fi Rush. They just said, hey, put it out there. Just put it out there. Stealth drop. In-game pass. $30. Interesting. And I said, that Hi-Fi Rush would have been a great game to show at the Game Awards. Why? Instead, you stealth drop it during a showcase of these games as a what? A detractor? That's what I said it was. I said it was a distraction. It was a way to say, hey guys, look to your right while I pickpocket you to the left. We gave you this crap-ass show, didn't give you release dates for Forza, delayed Redfall, but don't focus on that today in the news. Shovel out that goddamn Hi-Fi Rush. Drop it. People will go, woohoo! And that's exactly what they did. And it got a pop and fizzled out. It wasn't on NPD in January. People said, oh, it's outselling Forspoken. Oh, on Steam charts, Hi-Fi Rush is outdoing Forspoken for flopping. That's what they said. It's outdoing Forspoken. Hi-Fi Rush is incredible. Benji Sales running around. Hi-Fi Rush, outspoken, is beating Forspoken. Oh my God. A $30 stealth drop game is beating out Forspoken. Look, even the people defending the dialogue. Hi-Fi Rush dialogue isn't cringy like Forspoken. The hate train for Forspoken was ridiculous. I still don't get it to this day. Forspoken actually outsold and outperformed Hi-Fi Rush on Steam over twice as much. Oh, look, it did better because people were coming out. Here it is right here. Hi-Fi Rush in their debut week. Hi-Fi Rush reportedly outperformed Forspoken. What a genius move! A stealth drop beating a $70 game. Oh my God. Xbox surprise release Hi-Fi reportedly outperformed Forspoken on Steam. Oh my. What a banger. Game of the year. Let's look.
You're my number one customer.
Let's look. Forspoken. Let's see. No, Hi-Fi Rush. Wait. Game of the year. Oh my God. Laptop Magazine. Goddamn third week in January saying, did Hi-Fi Rush just win Game of the Year?
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Game of the Year, third week in January. The Cap. Here we go. The great channel, The Oak Leaf. Who? Hi-Fi Rush, an early contender for Game of the Year. Goddamn written in January. The Oak Leaf. Here comes our good friend Paul Tassi. Hi-Fi Rush review scores behind only Elden Ring and God of War. Hi-Fi Flex. Hi-Fi Cap. January 29th. That's it. Wrap it up. Tell Zelda next year. Next year. Yo, Salt, what's up? Zelda, you're done. Sony, get all your stuff out of Spider-Man. Nope, there's no room. No room. Hi-Fi Rush is behind Elden Ring. Fernando's Booster. Great name. $2. He goes, Xbox just needs to create amazing games to compete. Oh, man. Tune in. A 91. That's right, Kyle. All over Twitter. People are just like shaking their head. They're like, They're all over the place. Hi-Fi Rush might be my game of the year. All right. We get the point. I'll let you guys entertain yourselves with Google and just see all the bullshit that is out there. And it's beaten Forspoken. All right? So what I'm going to say is with all this cap, with all this Hi-Fi Rush is the best. It beat Forspoken. It beat Forspoken. It's a game of the year. All that cap, all those people that loved it, right? Not one goddamn article, not one of those people that wrote about game of the year even questioned. I'm not saying used it as fact, but not one goddamn person said, yo, you know what? Hi-Fi Rush is not even in the top 20 sales games for January and February. Here's February here. They said January was too late in the year. It was the January 23rd. They only had a few days, even though Forspoken was on the charts. But nobody said February. Where's our game of the year? Where is it? All the people tell me it's game. It beat out. It's only behind Elden Ring. Nobody questioned about the game of the year. The release 3 weeks in. Hi-Fi Rush. No. Where is it? You're telling me here Theatrium Final Bar Line sold Hi-Fi Rush, the game of the year? You're telling me a game, Sonic Frontiers, was 17 and now moved up to 12 in February with Hi-Fi Rush? They're not even new games. Hell, Last of Us Part 2 went from friggin' 41 to 18. Elden Ring from last year is still there. FIFA, which released last year, is still there. Dead Space, which released in January, is number 2, number 3 in February. That released in January, right? Dead Space. It went from 2 to 3. Where is our darling Hi-Fi Rush? Where can it be? Well, where can it be? Where is this industry darling? Where is it? I don't know. There was a lot of noise, a lot of articles. Mikami left. Right? A lot of noise. Where's all the... I'm not even saying where it is, but considering all the articles I showed you, of it was their game of the year, people's game of the year, this was an incredible game. It was all over the place. It wasn't just like one person saying it. All over the place. But nobody wrote an article saying, where's my game of the year on the sales charts? Where is it? Forspoken's up there. Here's our January ones. This is Hi-Fi's release month. Dead Space made it. One Piece Odyssey. Our good friend Forspoken. I recall articles saying it outperformed the Forspoken. I expect to see a Hi-Fi Rush right above Forspoken right there, don't you think? My thing is that if the game was so beloved, if everybody loved this game and the heat was all incredible, don't you think there would be a little bit of an outcry or a little bit of acknowledgement that it's not charting? It's nowhere near the NPDs, which is the only source of success that we see relative to other games. Goddamn Just Dance. My thing is look at the other games on here. And Hi-Fi Rush, the game of the year of 2023, is not outselling Just Dance. Miles Morales was on here. A 3-year-old game. Even look at these games. Look at the company that's there. And my thing is I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'll be very clear about that. It's not a bad game. But if the articles, the Oak Valley, whatever the hell it is, the Ocho, whatever the hell article writes, this is a great game, a game of the year. Don't you think that they put 2 and 2 together? Like, well, where is the talk about it? Where is it on the charts? Did it do well? My favorite game, did it do well? Is everybody playing this game like me? That's the point. The point is if this was such an industry darling, you think there would be some follow-up to that, quote, fake capping. There's your point right there. Like Islandaris said. Fake. For all those articles. My God. Stealth drop a game of the year. Stealth drop game of the year. Uh-huh. You think, right? You think? There would be some follow-up. People still talk about Game of the Year Elden Ring and Game of the Year contender God of War. What happened? It was on Game Pass. It was on Steam sales, beating Forspoken, which is here. Hi-Fi Rush, there's your spot. The love for this game, where is it? People talking about games from last year. What happened? Where is it? They won't tell. Nobody said followed up at all. So now, months later, Jeff Grubb says what he said. We'll play it again for those in the back as the grinders are coming in.
You get a win like Hi-Fi Rush, and I criticized before, like, why wasn't this something that was made into a big deal instead of just used as this shadow drop opportunity? I think if you made that a big deal, it would have been more impactful. It would have seemed more like a win.
Based on what I've heard, it just straight up didn't make the money it needed to make. And it got good reviews. The buzz was good.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you put the blame for something like that? And it's like, is it the price? Was it the shadow drop? Or could it have sold more? Or is it Game Pass? It's like, this is something that I would love to ask Xbox about. It's like, you have Game Pass, which does incentivize a huge number of people to not buy games. I know a lot of people end up buying other games, but I think a lot of people, they're happy to just play games in Game Pass. So like that behavior, if that behavior is not like justified, but like, well, at least they're in Game Pass, and so they're continuing to do stuff like, if these games also then need to perform in terms of sales, which it sounds like they do, or at least something needs to be, and maybe it's because they were expecting Halo to fill in that gap and be like this massive microtransaction machine, and that didn't happen and isn't happening and won't happen. Maybe all these other games are now feeling it, but it's like that's a weird. You're undercutting yourself.
I think management is happy with the state of Xbox right now.
I can tell you they are not. They just aren't.
Not. They're upset. They're the ones who are upset.
Yep.
Well, and I understand if that doesn't impact you or if you're having fun.
Listen. You don't need, first of all, his pause and just saying like him, like my thing is like, if you look at his expression, right? He knows something. All right? I know that he's all over the place, but he could just be like, I don't know. You could do his typical thing where it's like, I don't know. Maybe not. They could be happy. They maybe not. This might be what they want. He could have said something like that, but he goes straight up, they're not.
Tell you they are not.
Dude. All right? Take what you want from that, but the fact that he responds that way and not the other way that he traditionally responds, where he goes, they may not be happy, but you know what? They may be, they may not be. Who knows? Like kind of toss it up. Definitive answers, they're not happy. And guess what? You don't need to be an insider to figure that out. Just look at their numbers. Their console, we just talked about it yesterday, is down 18%. They're not happy. They're not happy. You're losing console sales. Your competition is selling you almost 3-1. They're not happy. Mikami left. That could tell you right there. The Hi-Fi Rush releases, the dude leaves. The dude leaves. I can tell you they're not happy. Joseph Staten left. They're in such a disarray with management. The management's not happy because management doesn't know what the hell they're doing. That's why they're trying to buy the security blanket of Activision. They figured, hey, you know what? It's a mess over here, but if we just put this big shroud over us of like Activision and shit, and they got problems too, but we're just going to cover up our mess. You know when you have a bunch of laundry in the corner and it just sits there and there's all just like socks and dirty ass underwears and mud and shit and all your laundry's in the corner? And what do? Hey, you know what? Let me take this big ass towel and just put it over the laundry. Now it don't look as messy. Tell me you do that, everybody, because I don't want to be alone in that. But anyway, you got your laundry in the corner. You just put your big blanket over it. Okay, now it doesn't look as messy and crazy with all socks and things, a pile of laundry. That's exactly what they're doing. Microsoft's a whole bunch. Xbox is a bunch of dirty laundry right now. And what they're trying to do is deflect and distract. Under the rug, RP Gaming says. Okay, at least somebody does that. So let's get this big-ass $70 billion deal and cover the mess. But guess what, guys? Does that laundry go away? Does that laundry automatically get clean when you throw the towel or you shove it under the bed? Does it clean itself? Does that laundry just magically just smell better? No, it doesn't. And that's exactly what they're doing. Activision Blizzard's not going to solve these problems. They're systemically in their business because Satya has no clue what an Xbox is. He still calls it a Nintendo. Good job, Log Hog smells great. I'm gonna name Log Hog Febreze because he smells fresh. But this is what I'm talking about. You just throwing a shroud over the dirty laundry. They're distracting. They use Hi-Fi Rush. They had no confidence in this game. That's why you stealth drop it. And you stealth drop it in the middle of the day after a developer direct. And you expect it's going to do something? They tried. Social media, they tried. And what's hilarious is that, and I brought this up on my show back then, is that Forspoken got criticized because they didn't have review copies sooner. There you go. Amanda puts it together. Shout out to Jay Barry. That Xbox stench is from the dirty laundry. That's right. It's from the dirty laundry. Phil Ness. The developers do the walking. He does the talking. Exactly. So you look at Forspoken got criticized because the reviewers didn't have it in time. But Hi-Fi Rush got celebrated. And everybody had access to they bypassed the whole review cycle with Hi-Fi Rush. It just went out to everybody day one. Whoop, there you go. Nobody said, hey, you know what? I can't review the game. You hurt traffic to my channel. Yo, what's up, Link? You hurt traffic to my channel. I couldn't review Hi-Fi Rush. They will love that. But they criticized Forspoken for not getting a review copy early. Okay. So, Recap. Hi-Fi Rush was a deflection of the poor showing of the developer direct. They stealth dropped the game, showing no confidence in this game. They don't have confidence in their games. They didn't even preface this game. They just stealth dropped it. And Phil went around like the Dalai Lama going, oh, yeah, I stealth drop it. Here we go, Mickey Mouse. Oh, yes, I stealth drop it. Remember he did his interview? Yeah, we like to do that here and there. Stealth drop. Remember when he did his interview, Phil Spencer? He was all around. He whored himself out that week. The week Hi-Fi Rush launched, oh, man, we love to, yes, it gives me a jollies. I just could put out Hi-Fi Rush. A stealth drop here or there. You never know. Yeah. Phil Spencer Mickey Mouse was out all over the streets that week. Phil Ness was touring the streets. What a great success. Where is it? There he is. There he is. Here comes Mickey. Hello, everybody. I'm here from the Mickey Mouse Castle.
For a chat today.
Here I come. Gosh, here I come. Here he comes. Get him the ears. Tell us, Mickey Mouse. What are you playing right now, Mickey? I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. It was such a smart move.
I'm here in London and traveling. I have my Series S with the X screen.
He got his Series S booster with the X screen. Get the hell out of here with this bullshit, guys. Bootleg gaming. Goddamn Phil Spencer, bootleg gaming. Phil Spencer's the goddamn head of Xbox. You're telling me he don't have some friggin' intern carrying around his Xbox Series X so he could play everywhere he goes? Phil Spencer running around with bootleg gaming? Phil Spencer walking around with a Series S and an X screen? The head of Xbox?
You're my #1 customer.
Dude, he should be friggin' walking around with a goddamn intern saying, you're bringing my Series X with me and hooking that shit up to my hotel TV, bitch. Phil Spencer out there playing on bootleg gaming. I'm here with my Series S and my X screen, goddamn hoary, goddamn accessory bullshit, GameStop accessories. Goddamn playing on some Mad Catz bullshit. Phil Spencer's like, I'm proud to use the Mad Catz bullshit that GameStop sells on the shelf all the way up at the top that nobody goes after. You know GameStop, when you go in there, they put those accessories that nobody wants, all those screens and shit. They put all that shit on the top that nobody sees it. It's not on the show floor. But Phil Spencer walking around with bootleg gaming. There he is. The head of Xbox. Where's this goddamn intern? Carrying around his Series X saying, hook that shit up. Get the hell out of here. I have my, this clown. I have my Series S with the X screen. What the fucking X screen? I'm gonna see the fucking X screen. Dude, this is what Phil Spencer's walking around with. Are you kidding me? This guy, the head of Xbox, is walking around
You're my
with a
#1
goddamn
customer.
bootleg ass gaming, dude. What the? This is the X screen bootleg ass Phil Spencer. The head of Xbox walking around with some jerry-rigged crap. Bring your Series X, bitch. You probably have 6 of them. Get your intern and hook that shit up to my hotel. Walking around with bootleg gaming here. Goddamn Phil Ness gaming right here. What the hell is this trash? He should be like, I'm walking around. You think Herman Holst on his yacht got this trash? Herman Holst is like, I got a PS5 and a big screen HDR TV with VR to play the quality games on my yacht. Goddamn Phil Spencer running around with budget gaming, bullshit, bootleg Phil Ness gaming here. Tequila Knight says we need some flutes. You bet your ass we got some flutes going on here. Twisted Sync goes, dude, people are selling their Series S's, Phil. No one wants a booster. Hell yeah, nobody wants a goddamn booster.
You know what? Nobody likes you, Booster.
God damn it. Phil Ness gaming. Goddamn. This is This is some added bonus right here. He got the goddamn flute. He's like, I can never go anywhere without my with my flute and with my Series S with the X screen. That's what Phil said. Phil says he travels. Phil Spencer says he goes everywhere with his flute. There's a Phil care package right here. There's a Phil care package. He's like, I don't go anywhere without my flute and with my Series X with X screen. There he is. Here's Phil in the daytime. This is Phil at the nighttime. Here he is in the daytime. There he is. This is the Phil care package right here. He goddamn brings his flute at night and he plays this trash during the daytime. God damn it. No wonder Phil Spencer don't give a shit about 60 frames per second in his games. He's walking around with this trash. He's walking around with this. He's walking around with strap-ons for his console. God damn, Phil Spencer. You are a sad, sad case, dude. No wonder games are coming out at 30 frames per second. When your boss is playing on this trash, why not? He's probably like, oh, guys, 60 frames. I'm playing in the hotel room with my Series S and the X-Cast, like the X screen. Don't worry about 60 frames. Who needs that? I play on this jerry rig. You think Herman Hulst walking around with a goddamn bootleg console setup strap-on thing? This is their king. You're the billion-dollar head of Xbox. You gaming on this trash. You got some GameStop accessory hooked up to your friggin' Series S. That's what you're working on. Goddamn booster screen. Strap-ons for booster. Tell me, hashtag strap-ons for booster. We have seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen it all. The head of Xbox plays on some budget-ass gaming. Goddamn Mad Catz accessories. Holy shit, this is what we're doing here. And he's proud of it, dude. Look at him. He can't wait to talk about it. He friggin' plugs it. He can't wait, Phil.
So I'm here in London and traveling. I have my Series S with the X screen.
I saw.
Oh yeah, I tweeted it out.
I need to get me one of them.
I love that thing. So right now there's kind of three things I'm rotating between. Vampire Survivors. I just
Vampire Survivors. No, here you go.
No.
But my friend Gio works on the game and has showed me what she's capable of doing.
Vampire Survivors.
Get there so bad.
There you go. What else?
I was playing a little Hi-Fi Rush yesterday, which is a great game. The game though that I'm probably going back to the most right now is Age 2 on console, which I'll freely admit I wasn't kind of expecting that would be the game I would go to. I love co-op games. I have a friend that I play with. And I love the controls. I think the team did such a fantastic job with mapping a older PC RTS game to controller.
PC, absolutely.
The fact that I can right-click and reset my whole allocation for my...
We got the answer why games are 30 frames per second. Phil Spencer's going around Europe.
I'll never play an RTS that doesn't have that.
Listen. Man, this is a derailing of the whole booster thing. Because this is why you come here live. This is why the grinders come here, because this shit goes off the rails sometimes. These just come in my head. So he's in London because he was there for the, this was all because of the Pac-Man chart, 80%, and we suck, So he has to show up with this, of course. But you're in London. He says in this video that he's going and tour Ninja Theory. Listen. This guy's touring around with this trash. He should be walking around with his console, plugging it in, showing people the capabilities of the Series X. He walking around trying to sell goddamn GameStop Mad Catz accessories on his booster-ass machine. Playing Vampire Survivors. Do you see where management doesn't have any goddamn clue? You think going around with this contraption, this son of a bitch touring around, working around with some janky-ass strap-on bullshit for booster is going to bring you a Horizon Forbidden West graphics? Dude's playing Vampire Survivors with strap-ons. Dude, get a Steam Deck and play Vampire Survivors. Don't walk around with some jerry-rigged shit. Walking around with some jerry-rigged stuff. Go get a Steam Deck, damn it, or your laptop. You're playing Vampire Survivors. You don't need friggin' 4090s. The hell are you walking around with this thing for? Exactly. This is where the quality of management. You think he would know a Horizon Forbidden West if it slapped him in the face? No. Go play your jank-ass crap. Quality comes from the top. There you go. And plugging it nonetheless. GameStop accessories. Holy Jesus.
It's nice to see it come in to sort of
What are you going to tell about, Phil?
With my other
was the Dev Direct.
Here it is. Here comes back to Mickey Mouse, everybody. Hello.
There are some things that will come up. We're mostly focused on June.
There are some things that will come up, dude. Here it is. No, that's all you're getting.
Things that will come up. We're mostly focused on June. And
so we'll skip this is January. We're in June now.
Okay. In our process, like we start so early.
Oh, yeah.
Like in December, what are we going to show? What do we want? So a lot of our focus right now is on the showcase in June. But there's some news that's coming out. I mean, things that
news that's coming out.
Like, you know,
oh man, I'm excited! Woohoo! I think he's talking about the 30 frames per second for Redfall. Woohoo! There's some things coming out. Phil's really hyping you up now. 30 frames for Redfall. Woohoo! So exciting, Phil teasing me. Oh, Phil, you dick tease. Oh my God. Woohoo!
Oh, like we did the Golden Eye. I was thinking like, you know,
man,
Golden
look at
Eye
it.
type announcements.
He's
so there'll be
dropping news.
Things in available, games available in different services. Obviously, the Game Pass portfolio.
Oh, Game Pass. Yeah, I'm just
going
to casually mention Game Pass.
As a team is really on getting ready for Showcase. We've got Redfall coming. We've got Minecraft Legends coming. We've got Starfield coming. We've got.
Oh my God! I just want to fan. You got to fan yourself off. It's getting hot in here. Holy crap! Phil cooking up the place with all this news. Woo! Where's the heat, Phil? Oh. Man, I'm going to take off my shirt. Facaldo. Phil. Oh, my God. You're teasing me left and right. Oh, my God. Facaldo. Facaldo. What is he saying? Oh, Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, oh. What the fuck? Some rumored, some not. Oh, Phil, you tease, Brian M. Some rumored, some not. Oh, my. Oh, Phil, please. It's so hot in here. These bangers. Oh, he's such a tease. Phil, tell me some more. And he name drops Game Pass.
So there'll be things in available games available in different services. Obviously, the Game Pass portfolio continues to grow. But most of our focus as a team is really on getting ready for Showcase. We've got Redfall coming. We've got Minecraft Legends coming. We've got Starfield coming. We've got Forza coming. So I love the fact that the portfolio's here. People are starting to play. And
the portfolio is here. The portfolio, it's here. You playing Forza? You playing Starfield? You play the portfolio is here. Panico. That's my Italian teacher used to do it all the time. She used to have these big ass knockers, and she used to have this sweater on, and she used to come and go, Facaldo. And be like, oh, there she goes. She'd be like, Facaldo. She's like, Facaldo. A little Italian. A little shout out to my Italians. Hey. Oh, Napoli. I want Napoli.
Starting off the year with.
Here we go. This is what we came for. My God. Derailment, timestamp people. That is a derailment segment. Highlight that segment. We got to get, this is what we came for. Here it is. Hit the like button, grinders. Oh, his face. This is what we came for. His Hi-Fi Rush Mickey Mouse. Oh, my goodness. How did we get here? This is what I came for. How he came around like Mickey Mouse. Hi-Fi Rush is fantastic because it just released this week.
Hi-Fi was so fantastic.
Oh, what a game as well. It was the very first time I was able to get an S tier rank on a
Yeah.
fight. I suddenly
STD?
went,
Wow,
I found the
wow,
one
she
for
STD?
me.
Well, just
ST rank,
kudos
STD.
to the team, right?
Yes,
and we also, I want to quick shout out to Makami-san, who was head of Tango for a long time and is deciding he wants to kind of step away from that studio leadership. Just say he.
Excuse me? He just said this.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
He was like, oh yeah, shout out to the guy who just like dropped the game and left.
He's been such a great confidant for me in talking about
nice
things that we should be doing better.
Benico from Napoli.
We need in the opportunities that we have, but most important, really growing that studio into a position that launches something like Hi-Fi, which is totally out of what people would expect is their wheelhouse of games. So just thanks to Mikami-san for all the great work that he's done. But yeah, having Hi-Fi kind of shadow drop there and do really well. Like people
phenomenally
just,
well.
yeah,
And the
nice.
same with as GoldenEye as well.
Yeah,
What a week that was.
Excuse me, lady. Phil said it did well. She corrected him and said phenomenally well. Like she's in the sales books. Did I miss that? Did I miss that somewhere? He says it did well. And she's like, it did phenomenally well. You see the cap. They're capping in front of this man. They're brushing his balls in front of him. Mikami to step away. He ran away. Dude, he left his jacket and his paycheck. He left everything. He left. He's like, it did okay. And she's like, it did phenomenally. Are you the salesperson? Lady, you work for the sales department. He's like, it did really well. She's like, you did phenomenal. Who? Who are you?
Kind of shadow drop there and do really well. Like people
Phenomenally
just,
well.
yeah,
And the
Excuse
same
me?
with as GoldenEye as well.
Yeah,
What a week that
yeah,
was for everyone,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's just, and it's been this steady flow, and then age, and like just boom, boom, and it's going to continue when I look at the portfolio of things, especially for Game Pass. Like
It's going to continue. Boom, boom, he said. Boom, boom. Let me say, hey,
it's
yo.
coming. Like, oh, this stuff is just great.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good one. And talking of which, Forza Horizon.
Oh, Hi-Fi Rush, you had to plug it. Hi-Fi Rush and X screens. Oh, hey, everybody. Hi-Fi Rush. I still dropped it. So cute.
5 has just dropped their new Rally Adventure
Yeah,
DLC.
yeah. Ninja Theory tomorrow.
Very good.
So I'm looking forward
You're showing
to
them
that.
the X screen.
And I'll get to see, obviously, what we're doing with Hellblade 2.
They have
what
a
we're-
fantastic pub.
Anything else? I haven't been there. Like, and some of the leadership at Playground, all out Playground with the rally. I think racing, and I suppose, and then what's going on there? Playable character.
From us, but it's really key to point out that it has somehow been announced your interest, your been like
industry, and I think this is right. They're thing on Nintendo, and so when we say available everywhere,
Oh, I'm not dealing with this ABK crap. There it is, Phil Ness. But the point is, dude was out there going around. So, Hi-Fi Rush, it was too early to tell whether it whether we'll leave it up. I don't know why. What is this? I got the magic pause button. I don't know, man. Oh, God damn it. Why? Why is this happening? Holy shit. What? This is the pause button. So, it was too early. Jesus Christ. It was too early. GoldenEye. Remember that game? That's another game of the year without online. So, we got here. Hi-Fi Rush comes out. Hey, okay, it comes out, right? I need a drink. Listen to some music.
Sign me please, I will bend over and touch. My knees tell me it's better when we all play and make exclusive games and like. To my face, thank you, Phil. Xbox's hands of OSS first development. My name is Matt Booty. Here is your copy order. 2 creams, 1 sugar.
Oh, goodness. I don't know what to do. So he goes around talking about Hi-Fi Rush, right? So the whole thing is that Hi-Fi Rush, did it do well, did it not do well? It got the buzz, right? A good game. And again, the whole thing, this is not a bad game. It's just not the game that it was meant. It was not the game that Xbox needs. They need the big game. Like, this is great, little one, but then there should be some big follow-up. And now you're seeing the big follow-up of Redfall or Redfall, more like it, is not a good follow-up to Hi-Fi Rush. And people have been criticizing that, going, well, Hi-Fi Rush was good. Like, Hi-Fi Rush is good, but the follow-up is goddamn Redfall at 30 frames at launch. Like, what? Well, what? You know? So, hold on. I'll put the Discord link in here. But I'm not on live yet. I'll just give the channel here. I'll put the Discord in for the grinders. Yeah. Let me get the... I don't even know. Discord. I still got to do more stuff with Discord. Here, I'll put this thing. 2 creams, 1 sugar. Wrong button. There's the Discord link for the Grindhouse. I'm going to do more with the Discord. So join up, everybody. So, we got here. I got to take this down. They're funny. So, Hi-Fi Rush, did it do well, did not? So, what led us to this whole thing is now Aaron Greenburg comes out and tweets this out to Jeff Grubb's comments because it was just running. Everybody's like, management's not happy with Xbox. They're not happy with Redfall sales, even though I showed it's not on the NPDs. It's not, it wasn't talked about anymore besides its launch. And we have the facts there. Like, it didn't chart. And we could blame it on Game Pass. Hit that like button, everybody. Almost at 100. You could say the facts show that this game really didn't have legs. This game really didn't take over for, it may get acknowledged as an indie game or something like that, but like, you're calling Game of the Year, you would think it would have more acknowledgement than just the first week that it stealth dropped. And I think it was more of a, hey, they dropped a quality game stealthfully. I think that was more of this narrative rather than Xbox is back with gaming or something like that. It was more of just the nature of their, like, how can you drop this like this and know that those are the capabilities? But meanwhile, Redfall got delayed and we haven't seen a lot of gameplay, and meanwhile it's going to come out incomplete. Right back to that narrative from Halo. When is this turnaround supposed to happen? It's not. There's your answer. But Greenberg comes out today and going, Hi-Fi Rush was a breakout hit for us and our players in all key measurements and expectations. We couldn't be happier with the team at Tango Gameworks delivered with this surprise release. April 21st, 23. If you were so happy and it hit it breakout success, where is this tweet in February? Where was this tweet in March? Like, would it, if this was your reaction to the success of Hi-Fi Rush, wouldn't Aaron Greenberg be out there tweeting this 2 months ago? In February? End of February? Beginning of March? You tweet this out now as a response to Jeff Grubb saying it didn't do well. Reactionary, yet again. Propaganda, fakeness. And coming from the same dude that did this. 60 frames per second is the standard output. That's too small. We're going 120. After your own first party, not a third party, your own first party is releasing an incomplete game at 30 frames per second. And what's hilarious is that not even a day went by and you had to come out and damage control Jeff Grubb. But you left Redfall 30 frames per second tweet out to die. Nobody from Microsoft gave justification. Nobody from Microsoft said anything why it's 30 frames at launch. Give us some time. We're trying to implement ray tracing. Anything in the books. They just said 30 frames at launch. We'll let you know about 60 later on. And they let it out there to die. No tweet from Greenberg, no tweet from Phil, no acknowledgement from Booty, nobody. They left Redfall out there to rot. Their biggest next-gen $70 game. They left that tweet out there with no response. People were calling for it to be delayed for over a week, even talking about it weeks later. And no response from anybody. from Microsoft executives as to why this game is coming out incomplete. Cancel Game Pass. It's because of Game Pass. Delay Redfall. All that stuff. Nobody. Greenburg was nowhere to be found. Mickey Mouse Phil? Oh boy. Nowhere to be found. They let that tweet out there to die like they want the Bethesda just to rot. Because pulling the PlayStation 5 version, they came out and defended that for Redfall. Oh no, we didn't pull it off. You want to know why? Because it affected the deal with the CMA and with ABK. But Hi-Fi Rush comes out. Jeff Grubb has something like, hey, it didn't do too well. Greenburg comes out here and read the tweet. But just the response in April. Dude, we know you're lying, because if it was a breakout success, you would have been, as the sales manager, whatever the hell you are now, promoted, VP of marketing, would have came out and said that in February or in March. The timeline, you wouldn't have been provoked to respond, because all this is now is damage control. This is all damage control. That's all it is. It's like, no, we did okay. And notice, no sales numbers. It wasn't on NPD. Really forgotten about. Forspoken is on NPD. Nobody's talking about it. And Jeff Grubb dropped. It makes sense. If that guy's lying, he's lying. But look at what Jeff Grubb was saying. It didn't do well. They're not happy. The console sales are down. It wasn't on NPD for too much, so you know what? The carpet matches the drapes, dude. It makes sense. If Grubb was like, Hi-Fi Rush was absolutely incredible, everybody loved it, it's a breakout success, I would have said Jeff Grubb, well, why isn't it on NPDs? But now his rumor kind of matches what it's saying. Their console has been in dire hell. They let Redfall go. They basically self-sabotage their own god. They sabotage their friggin' Redfall game by destroying any marketing about it, by letting it ride out there 30 frames on a console, the most powerful machine. Good luck trying to market that game now. You don't show confidence in that. You never responded as to reasoning why it's not ready. But man, he says something about Hi-Fi Rush, and you go jumping on Twitter in April, almost May, saying how the game did in January, when we haven't seen it in if I was Aaron Greenburg and you felt this way, I would have been out there in February when it wasn't on NPDs going, no, Hi-Fi Rush did great, everybody. We're so happy about it. Now you're just responding to a Jeff Grubb statement. This is damage control. And then look at the statement itself. Are there any facts in there? Let's look. Hi-Fi Rush was a breakout hit for us and our players in all key measurements and expectations. Grinders, let me ask you a question. They stealth dropped the game on a Wednesday during a developer direct. They didn't even tease that they were going to drop something new or a new game from Tango Gameworks. They just came out of the blue, dropped the game on Steam and everywhere during the direct. Can you tell me what their expectations were? What was their bar of measurement for a game that had zero marketing, zero hype, zero teases, coming from a studio that traditionally don't even make those kind of games? What were their expectations? Does that instill confidence? They believe this game was going to be a runaway success? They believe this was their Game of the Year contender? Would you, just with a brain on your shoulders, a head on your shoulders, everybody in the chat, 300 people here, the way they dropped this game, Hi-Fi Rush, does that demonstrate confidence and high expectations? Do we need to do a grinds poll? I think we do. Does that show confidence? or they were unsure? Let's see. Just put it out there. What are their expectations? What are their expectations for just stealth dropping it? No tease, no marketing. It met your expectations. What expectations are there? You saw Phil's face when she said Hi-Fi Rush. He was like, it did okay. And she's like, no, it did phenomenal. That wasn't his words. That was her words. She must have liked the game. But he knows how the game sold. You don't. He said it did okay. He probably saying, well, you know what? It was a test. It was a way of saying, hey, can we drop something? While you guys are doing the poll, I'm going to give you some thinking music. And this is actually, where is it? Which one are we playing? We're playing, let's see, we're thinking music here. Here it is.
I am doing more with less. Trusting feel he's the best. Now sign your chest, I am stubborn inside, yeah. Listen to me.
There you go. Let's do the motto of Microsoft. More with less. People leaving studios. That's less. Excellent. 343, gouge them out. We don't need all them. Let's do less. Hi-Fi Rush. Let's put marketing behind it. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see what we can get away with. Let's do more with less. Let's drop this game everywhere with no budget, with no marketing, nothing. Just throw it out there during a show that has nothing to do with it. What's up, frogs? It is bad time, man. Bad. Xbox can't go any lower, man. They pulled the Twitter sharing because Microsoft doesn't want to pay $42,000 to Elon Musk. So they pulled that you can't share directly to Twitter from the Xbox. So they had YouTube and now Twitter. They used to not have it. They added it and they took it away. Good job. What a week. But back to Hi-Fi Rush. What is their bar of measurement? We just drop it. More with less. Good. Boom. I'm not spending any dollar on these games. I don't know how they're going to do. Boom. Send it out. Stealth drop. New IP. Woo. I can't imagine your expectations would be very high. You had no investment, no marketing, nothing. You could have showed that game in December, hyped it up, next month release. Show a little trailer at the Game Awards. You wait till 4 weeks later to just drop it? Meanwhile, you had this game in your arsenal and you didn't even show a trailer at the Game Awards as something coming in January? Were you confident? Did you know the game was going to be received that way it was? Did you even know you had a good game on your hands? Actually, look at the games that they've been releasing. You scratch your head and go, well, who approved that IGN gameplay of Redfall? Microsoft has no vision. They have no eyeballs. They do not know anything. And I said that when Hi-Fi launched. I was like, you had a quality game. It came out 60 frames, 4K, smooth game, 5 hours. It was a great little game. You had something good here. You didn't embrace it. You didn't market this. You didn't try to you didn't talk about this at all. You want to just throw it out there on a Wednesday? As a deflection to a bad showcase? What are we doing here? It doesn't show confidence at all. Let's see what the grinders say. So what is your measurement? Your key measurement? What? It did all right. Okay, good. It did okay. Fastbender with the 550. Thank you. He goes, all I know is that Gotham Knights and Plague's Tale performance could seemingly be because Xbox could only handle 30 frames per second. Who knows, man? Who
You're my number one
knows,
customer.
Amanda? But that's another head scratcher. But the thing is, too, is like, again, if Microsoft is not prioritizing it, why would third party do it? If third party is not held up if Microsoft's not
number one customer.
If Microsoft's not holding themselves to the high standards, why would third party be expected to be held the same? And that's the whole point. It's like, why would third party, like, if Microsoft's releasing games at 30 frames unfinished, well, shit, let's do it. You think you're going to spend more time and money in your studios? Yeah, put it out there. We'll patch it later. Microsoft's doing it. Why can't we? If that's how they treat their console, they're not treating their Xbox as a premier device that gets the best experiences. They're not. That's what Sony does. Sony's treating their console as, hey, you're gonna use the DualSense, you're gonna use the features, use the activity cards, you're gonna make this the best place to play because you're charging $70 to our customers. And that's what we demand. When you put it on a PlayStation, there's a level of expectations. Let's do it. That's where you even see games not even made by Sony, like Final Fantasy, getting that treatment, getting that finesse, getting that sheen on it. Because Sony has money invested in this thing, and they're making sure that Final Fantasy gets the red carpet treatment. Because they are like, we're charging for this game $70. This is a premier experience, a premier franchise with a lot of expectations. Let's roll out the red carpet. State of play, just for you. Hey, PAX, just for you. Yo, show that game. Show the layers of Final Fantasy. Give it that red carpet treatment. Roadmap. Make it bigger than what it is. That's what Sony's doing. Microsoft's like, hey, you know, if Phil's wandering around with a goddamn GameStop Mad Catz accessory and a bootleg booster with booster strap-ons running around Europe with it, hey, you know what? He's okay with 30 frames. Just throw that shit on Xbox. Put it in Game Pass, call it a day. The dichotomy of the two different companies. Bethesda's premier title on your platform, $7 billion later. 30 frames per second at launch for the most powerful console in the world. That's $70 billion. $70 billion. That's what they're saying. $7 billion gave you that. Really? That's how you're treating your premier purchase. And you see, the executives, they're not happy. Look at the numbers. Look at the financials. Get ready. You want Xbox financials, Microsoft financials, get ready for the big drop. How could they? Xbox is an anchor. It is an anchor to the company. It is bringing everything down. True Virgil. There he is. Let me read it. Thank you, True Virgil. Hold on, I gotta play the song first.
Sign me please, I will bend over and touch. My knees tell me it's better when we all play and make exclusive games and like to my face, thank you, Phil.
All right, now I'll read the chat. True Virgil with the awesome super chat. He goes, Hi-Fi Rush helped push Game Pass to 40 million, sources say. I got a source right here. True Virgil, you may be right. Let me ask my source right now. Hold on. Here comes my source. You may be right. I'm gonna take my source right here. Hold on. So Hi-Fi brought him to 40 million. Hold on. Here's my source right here.
Bullshit.
Oh man. Sorry, True Virgil. Declared bullshit by my sources.
Bullshit.
Oh goddamn! I thought you had one in there, True.
Bullshit.
All right, sources, calm down. All right, sorry about that. Well, sorry, True, you almost had it. So close. But thank you again for the super chat. So, confidence levels. Who's measuring? This is the Greenburg damage control. We couldn't be happier. Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad you're happy. Were you happy the dude left, too? And guess what? Are you happy about Tango Gameworks' next game, Ghostwire Tokyo, not being optimized for the Series X? Tango Gameworks Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey. Tango Gameworks. You happy about how they delivered quality with Ghostwire Tokyo, Greenburg?
Customer.
You happy?
You heard me right. Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals.
You happy Ghostwire is better on the competition? What happened? You're so proud of Tango Gameworks. The dude left and Ghostwire Tokyo, the worst performance. Nate Doctor. The doctor is in the house. Nate Doctor. The doctor is here. And he's ready to drop some facts with the 199. He goes, Bigfoot subbed to Game Pass, sources say. Oh my goodness. Let me go to my sources. Let me see. Is that correct? Sources.
I hope this is not true.
And it is true, man. That is a maybe, Nate Doctor. That is a maybe. Bigfoot might have subbed to Game Pass. My sources told me.
I hope this is not true.
Yeah, it's it. It may be there. Right now over at Xbox, depending the week that they have, the stuff has not stopped. And what's hilarious, you know what's hilarious, is that while Xbox is digging their hole deeper and deeper and deeper, and Xbox is like, hey, here's IGN trash gameplay for Redfall at 30 frames per second. Oh, NPDs, yeah, we're minus 10% and we are getting destroyed in Europe. Japan, the 3DS is beating us out. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we're not happy with Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush didn't sell a can of beans. Man, oh man, while all that news is going on, oh yeah, we canceled Twitter for Xbox. Oh man, while all this news is going on, supposedly crying Jim Ryan goes out and buys a goddamn first-person shooter studio with Bungie devs. Holy Jesus! And 3-4. Sony goes buys a studio. Oh, and by the way, they drop Horizon. DLC looks absolutely incredible. The multiplat's performing better on a PlayStation. How is this not comedy gold? Oh. What are we doing here? How can one be 10 feet under and goddamn Jim crying Ryan is flying on the fucking water wing in the clouds, bitch? He's in the clouds. Herman Holtz is looking down on his water wing in the clouds going, oh, this is quality gaming right here. Look at the clouds. This is wonderful. And Microsoft is 10 feet in the grave. Can't even get 60 frames on their goddamn most powerful machine. Herman Holtz is flying in the skies. What are we doing here? Microsoft's like this right now. They're like this.
Helmet, what's going on? Sanders, what's going on? It's Mega Maid. She's gone from suck to blow.
Oh, no!
What? They're getting all their air back. Do something. Do something. Do something.
Do something! Ah! Jim rolling Ryan money. Jim Ryan's running around. Microsoft just walked into headquarters like this.
Food for to catch a rat.
So we have got rats here.
Rat is all over the place. Food for to catch a rat.
So we have got rats. The three of you are pathetic. You don't care.
I care,
You're
Chef.
way behind and you haven't got a fucking clue. Can we work together as a team? Where's the lamb sauce?
That's right. This is a quote from Booty.
The three of you are pathetic. You don't care.
I care,
You're
Chef.
way behind and you haven't got a fucking clue. Can we work together as a team?
I got my sources telling me about the Activision deal. Here it is. That stinks. There you go. Can't wait to buy Activision. Aaron, can't wait to play Call of Duty 2. Please, I can't wait to see the trophies and achievements from you. World at War's coming your way, bitch. Get ready. Can't wait to play. I can't wait to play World at War in my Game Pass. Oh, man. There you go. All right. He found you. Gordon Ramsay found you.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Games, I don't know where they are, but I can sign your bet right above your crack. Do you have a pen? It's filled inside. I'm winning. Oh, it's bitch.
Man, oh man. They are getting, Microsoft is getting smoot. Xbox is dead man walking. Smoot. Where's Frost when you need her? Smoot. He getting smoot.
Another one.
Yeah, they're all coming back, Aaron. Yeah, Crash, Spyro, Tony Hawk. Yeah, the last Tony Hawk game did numbers. Tony Hawk's going to be doing a friggin' wheelchair game. Get the hell out of here, Tony Hawk. They're going to mocap wheelchair grinding. Tony Hawk. Yeah, they're bringing them all back. Yeah, can't wait. They can't even bring back goddamn Perfect Dark and Fable and Conquer. They can't bring back shit. They're bringing back Spyro. Yeah, day one. Get ready. We'll be on the Xbox Quadruple X Phil Spencer Strap-On Edition by the time any of those games come out.
I don't play this game.
Speaking of games that don't come out, there's Arc 2 for you.
I don't play this game.
Another 12-month promise from Microsoft.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Sir, do we get the win this time?
No, you don't. You suck.
One of the things I really love about being here is the families that are here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we do.
Parents with the
Yes. We don't need to see her again. But anyway, grinders, that's the show. Damage control is at an all-time high with Mr. Greenburg stepping away from Greenburg Catering and coming down to the Twitter streets to defend Hi-Fi Rush while Redfall rots away at 30 frames per second on console. Thank you again. Thank you again. And we know this is irrelevant because who the hell wants to know in May about a game that sold in January and tell me you're happy about it? Please, if that was that forgettable that you had been reminded about how great Hi-Fi Rush was, you would have tweeted this in February without being provoked by newly freshly cut Jeff Grubb and saying how management is not happy with Xbox. And I would just say, yeah, I would just say right here, I would just be like, where is my sources right here? Where's my sources are asking me right here. Here we go.
No shit.
Yeah, exactly. Comparing the sales and everything that's going on with Xbox, yeah. Look at those console sales dropping in year 3. Woo! I'd be pissed too. Especially if I was spending $80 billion on some future that Phil Spencer finessed Satya Nadella. They got Satya. He's stuttering right now. He's like, what are we? He goes, what am I doing here? Satya, what are we doing here? Satya, you have something to say? I'm all in on gaming.
And so everything that we are doing with our content, with our
spit it out.
Our cloud.
That sounds like confidence right there. Anyway, grinders. Hit the like button, share it out. Thank you for just about 300 people coming here on an impromptu Grinds Bite. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing the Gaming Grindhouse on Monday, probably talking more about the fallout of this damage control because it never ends here. But I was going to say, play yourself some Dead Island 2, which I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'll be streaming it. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll be streaming some of that stuff. And I'm doing that Horizon, baby. Last night I was grinding. Baby. I was getting my weapon. My levels are up so I could prepare. Because I was fighting that frog and fighting that friggin' guy. I'm like, I'm not gonna be undersold again. I'm gonna be I was gonna save the Morgan Freeman. Jim Ryan has he spoke on the last show. He's getting ready for the weekend right now, Jim Ryan. But I expect him to talk about some quality maybe next week. But yeah, this has been a great show. I want to thank everybody. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you're new. Almost at 2,100 subscribers. Just a few more left. And let's make sure I got all those super chats there. Yep. So hit that like button your way out, everybody. And thank you again. And let's get that dance music ready, because here we go. Remix. Quality flute. And bad quality.
Xbox Live! Second up two. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes in Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Somerville, a Plague Tale Requiem. What to play first?